So my background really comes from starting with a computer science degree, which was very technical, not necessarily aligned to what I love doing now, but it did lead me down the path of doing a dissertation which was all about the people side of software engineering. So what are some of the challenges? And that really led me to more of a kind of DevOps role initially, and then focusing on the consulting side of things where, people are as much as part of the process as the technology. Technology is arguably the easy part a lot of the time. So that's where I found a love for the variability of consulting, different customers, different technologies, that ability to help engineer all of this for what are basically people problems. That's really where my passion lies. So I've arrived in a consulting space, and I'm now kind of heading up the cloud side of that things. So as head of cloud expert thinking, I'm really responsible for the way we approach different cloud technologies and supporting everybody across our squads to get there from a technology standpoint. So I've come from primarily an Azure background in terms of the cloud space, but have definitely used AWS and GCP, so kind of sit across that capability. And my role is kind of setting our technical direction in the cloud space, making sure that we're pursuing the right, following the direction of the market, certainly at the moment around AI, ML and data, something we're pursuing, and making sure that all of our, platform and DevOps engineers have the right skills and support and mentoring in order to be able to deliver that for our customers. So what really excites me about doing this job still remains the tech. I'm just a great big nerd at heart, really, I guess. I love playing with tech in my own time, and Raspberry Pis and little gadgets and stuff like that, and that kind of carries through to work life, in the sense that I get to, define a lot of our internal code bases and set the direction there. I love spending my time kind of coding up and exploring new resources and making sure that we're following the best paradigms we can and kind of setting that direction and supporting the rest of the organization through that. I would say that probably my favorite thing though is when we initially start working with customers, and it's all very well and good from our perspective as consultants, knowing what the outcome could be for them. They can't see it necessarily at that point, but when we get towards the end of a project and you can just see the organization start to flourish and all these different pieces click into place, that's when it's really exciting, because at that point I'm not needed anymore. I can step away, and they've got all the tools they need to carry this forward, which is really exciting. What excites me about expert thinking is we're not the biggest, but I'd argue that we've got some of the best capability in the market. What that allows us to do is move from an operational perspective really quickly and change our direction, focus with the way the market is going or what our customers are asking for, and we can start to build that capability really quickly. That's hugely exciting because I and everybody else in the organisation at Expert Thinking can have a direct influence over our direction of travel and the way we're operating day to day. It doesn't take us, months to make what can be perceived as a small change in the way we're working. We give it a go. If it sticks and it works, we'll carry that forward. So that's really exciting. Also, the types of customers we work with, right? It's across a lot of different sectors and industries. Not pinned down to just one, and the amount of problems that come back and that we're faced with and our customers are faced with, it's a different challenge every day, which again comes back to the variability that I love of doing something different on a day-to-day basis.